What's going on, fellas? If you don't know, there's this app out there called TikTok. Maybe you've heard of it. I have done a few videos on this channel that did really well, and you guys know I hate doing them because it makes me feel like trash just by reading them, but I call them TikToks. Bunch of women acting bad and what we can do about it. So I thought I would take this time. We'll go through and react to a bunch. So if you guys don't know this is from behind the scenes thing. Every video that I find that's got like a really good red pilled coffee video I could make from it, there is about 100 horrible TikToks that aren't like they're kind of good. They're people acting bad, whammon doing whammon things, but it turns out they're very boring and there's not much to learn from them. So I've got a collection here, and I figured it's the holiday season. Everybody else is probably already feeling pretty depressed because of Ontario and Quebec doing their nice little lockdowns, that we just go through them together. So here's the first one. Show me the thing, sir.
I don't know why they silence. Your love is us.
So yeah, anyways, that's called trauma bonding. It's emotional abuse, it's manipulation, it's commonly used by narcissistic people. And the biggest problem that I have with this is how many people are creating content like this or commenting on it and hyping it up like it's some sort of flex. Toxic is not a flex. I don't get it. It is not a flex to refuse to do the work and instead go around projecting and normalizing your issues, blaming everything under the sun, including your star sign, to justify your bullshit.
All right, so he goes on for like another minute on this one. So this is some of the things I get, and it's extremely common. And I wish I could do a video on it, but the only answer I got for this, I can't fill a 10-minute thing. It's just like, why do you care? Like, people are going to act trashy. It's just, I don't know where you were raised, but where I was raised, about 80% of the people were pretty crappy. A bunch of different reasons. Big question, why do you care? Well, it's because she is, and this is where you can always tell when a guy has no frame, no idea about what his life's all about, his strong values, is because as soon as you call him out on, hey, dude, you're watching outrage bait, getting outraged by it, and you decide to yell into the void. Yeah, irony noted. And then if their first answer is, well, because she's doing this and she's doing that, and she, and you're like, all right, then. Guys with no frame and the things they do. So we're going to see if we can blitz these ones here.
And you're projecting on her that
oh,
she
yeah,
should
this one.
want it as much as you. True?
All right. Let's get the next one up on the go here. You guys are going to hate this one. Out of all the ones, this one bugs me in that same way that I told you not to care about. So, yeah. Here, you have a nap dog. We got it from here.
Your wife has a different sex drive than you. True or false? True. And you're projecting on her that she should want it as much as you. True? And in the moment that she gives you this
look at that face.
Says, really,
look at that.
Again, you're choosing to interpret that as maybe she thinks I'm unattractive. Do you really think that her sex drive is about attraction?
Oh. Okay, so look at that face. I could feel the pain in that face. I could feel the pain in that face.
That look in my head, that look of disgust. I think, yeah. I think it's at least a piece of it.
Oh. That guy, that dude. Okay. Marriage counseling is trash. I always hate it. I can't do a video on this one. So if you guys don't know, the guy who invented and popularized marriage counseling was this guy named Papineau. And look him up on Wikipedia. Horrible dude. Horrible dude. Turns out he was big on eugenics. And then he was doing it in like the early 1900s. Around the 1940s, he decided to change his occupation. I'm not sure why. For some reason, eugenics fell out of favor around 1945. And he's like, leans on his other passion, which is marriage counseling. So it just kind of lets you know. Everybody's talking about the Austrian painter scenes. Yeah. But, okay, 2 reasons people go to marriage counseling. 1, the girl wants a divorce, but she wants to be able to tell her friends, like, we tried everything. I tried marriage counseling. We tried talking, and surprisingly enough, the talking didn't work. It's not my fault, though. He's the ass, not me. And then from the guy's perspective, the other reason is because she goes, you know what? I'm going to get this guy to help me tag team on this dude here and tell him why he needs to do what I say, or else I'm leaving him. Either way is bad. And then if you look at that dude's face, like that look, that's just the look of pain, man. He's sitting there. He's having to bear out his soul. And the whole time he's just like, why do I have to sit here and have two people explain to me why not sleeping with my wife makes me a monster? You know? Absolutely brutal.
I think
Absolutely
men are better
brutal.
than women.
All right. Here's the next one. Speaking of, you're going to love this.
I think men are better than women.
She's kidding.
No, I'm not. They provide for us, and we must obey them because they are our masters.
April.
I think men are better than women.
She's kidding.
No, I'm not.
It's like, what do you want me
They
to say on
provide
that
for
one,
us.
right? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? No feminists in a house fire. Everybody knows this. Everybody, you know this. I know this. Everybody's strong and independent until some things require strength and independence. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, help me. Like, you've been on the internet long enough. You've been around university chicks long enough. If you haven't figured it out by now, people talk mad shit when they don't have to back it up. Yeah, and this is why I always think it's hilarious, the men's right guys, and what else do they have? The red pill conference speakers, and those, you know them. Red pill, MGTOW 4, 2069, black pill forever for life, XXXX. And that's their Xbox gamer tag, but it's just like, yeah, we got to fight feminism forever. It's like, dude, if you want to fight feminism, date a feminist and then don't put up with any BS. And it's amazing how she will turn into a normal person so fast your head will spin. Like, so fast. Yet we're still here having to argue about what some goofy clout chasing person did on social media, but whatever. We're at where we're at. Next one here. This one, again, I don't know where to go with this, but so I'm just gonna, yeah.
I think men are.
How people wash the dishes. I've washed them 3 or 4 times in my life, so I get it. First off, the overweight, pudgy Overwatch jacket, just mwah. But the idea that chores will turn you on with your wife, I always think that's such a goofy one. And I guess maybe I could do a video on chore play, but the demographic on this channel is like 25 to 30-year-old men. I'm like, you don't know what chore play is. Talk to some 35-year-old guy whose wife fell out of love with him. They'll know. But it's this idea that, like, if I make you more comfortable and you're less stressed, and I take all the problems away from you, then maybe you'll gift me that sweet walls from heaven and give me something wonderful, right? It's like, no, attraction can't be negotiated. Everybody knows that. Somebody told me that once. I can't remember his name. Something to
And the
Marso.
moment that she gives you this look that
Yeah.
says, really, again,
Oh, who's playing
you're
TikToks
choosing
now?
to
Stop that.
interpret as, maybe she thinks I'm unattractive. Do you really think?
Oh, it's that one again. Yeah, you got to go. Dude, that video with the marriage counselor just won't die. Just won't die. Yeah, okay, here's the closest I can get to a video. Hopefully you enjoy your Christmas mimosas, guys, because if you're not drinking, then why are you on TikTok? Because it's a way to prime your liver for pain. Just give me the alcohol. It'll be easier on it. Oh, yeah, so chore play. That's the whole argument. It's when a girl doesn't like you at all. Like, she's not interested in you. But she's like, well, he's here. Maybe if I promise him a little, he'll do some stuff. And you got a couple choices. You can do something to your standard and on your schedule. You can do it to your standard, to her schedule, to her standard on your schedule, or to her standard on her schedule. Almost all options suck. So if you do it like chores, clean the dishes, you do it to her standard on her schedule. All of a sudden, you've just established, hey, if you nag me, I'll do what you want. And then he's just another one of the kids in the house. Kills relationships right there. Second one, if you do it to her standard on your schedule, well, then she's like, well, now he's just lazy. I have to nag him constantly to get things done. And then it's definitely not good either. If you do it to your standard on her schedule, then nothing you ever do is good enough. So really the only option you have is to do your things to your schedule. clean the house to the standard you've set for yourself. You do basically all the domestic stuff. I don't need a woman in my life. I'm strong and independent man who don't need no woman. And you do your things. You do them to your standard. You do them on your schedule. If she wants something on a better standard or a different standard or on a different schedule, she wants it earlier, she can do it herself. Fun fact, this has nothing to do with attraction. So if attraction's not there, all these household logistics are more like roommate hacks. But this is TikTok, so if I don't tell you this is a way to lock down your man, then what do I know? All right. Stop. These things are so hard to like click and put onto this dang window. It's too bad TikTok can't save me like a roster roll on these, you know? All right, where's the next one? Speaking of you're gonna love list, let's go with this. Oh, I have a feeling this is gonna just get copyright striked. What the? I don't want to see the comments. I want you to show me the thing.
Time to bake a cake.
Start it again. Oh, do I really have to? You know what's funny? There's like 500 of these, by the way. Every guy, you guys must feel this in your heart, man. When you're on a cut, you're doing well. Your girl automatically thinks the same way that a girl would think, right? Like, you know, the joke that a girl will all of a sudden out of the blue, she starts working out, cutting weight, losing weight, dressing nicer. She's getting ready to leave your ass. So as soon as you start doing it, because I don't know, one of the 500 reasons guys like to work out and eat right, they'll be like, yeah, let's fatten this up. It's the same reason why when girls dress you, they dress you like an idiot. Complete idiot. Because they're like, there, nobody will want this. Give them the Kirkland signature hoodie. Nobody wants to sleep with that guy. Solipsism in action. Everybody thinks it's all this hardcore stuff. It's like, no, it's just basic stuff. Solipsism and hypergamy is why she's baking you a cake when you're on a cut. And you always hate it too, and you probably get into fights. Why are you making me this cake? You know how hard it is for me to cut? This ain't easy. Yeah, well, you know, if girls didn't test us, then we wouldn't know what our limits are. Just get mad. Get mad, yell at her, be a man. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the way things work. I don't know what to tell you, man. You just can't let them get to you. Just realize it's coming from a place of love. It's her way of saying she's worried about losing you, but don't eat the cake. And if you do, you can't blame her because you did that to yourself. Let me see what's the next one I got here. Oh, this one's going to hit a little close to home for some. I don't know if he's going to like this. All right, let's get the next one up here.
And one of the most important things for women is understanding that even though you're the queen, you're still the
music,
king's
huh?
wife. Your value is in the ability.
It's like we just found Captain America in the ice.
I'm sorry that you don't like that, but that's how the world looks at it. And again, I deal in
Black
reality.
Jordan Peterson, man, laying out
You can be
facts,
an
cold hard
accomplished
facts.
woman, but if you're 40,
I'm gonna lose a lot of you on this one, I swear to
unmarried, no
God.
children, the world looks at you as something's wrong.
But hey, he stole my hashtag. He stole the red
you
pill
are
hashtag. He gets what he gets on this one.
Judged heavily on the caliber of man you can keep, not get, not deal with, but keep. And one of the most
Dude, he sounds like my grandfather, who was like a preacher down in Alberta. The only difference is my grandfather would never wear pinstripe. He's like, I don't want to show off like one of those. I know a lot of more people are Kevin Samuel fans than Ryan fans, so I get it, but whatever. You can't call this red pill. In fact, you can't call most of this crap red pill. You know why? He's sitting here trying to tell like, I'm here to help men. Didn't say anything about men. He was just sitting there telling women, hey, you guys need to fix your stuff, act right, and be good. We're good, but you need to change all this stuff for me. That's like the same men's rights advocacy. It's like, hey, if I nag chicks enough, maybe they'll stop being thoughts and stay at home and bake cookies and cake and be ravenous for me but never touch anybody else. It's like, well, like, what's the point of life? What's the point of life if they don't get to have any choice in the matter? You just get to make them, you know, carbon copy things. It's like, I get it. Everybody wants a girl that acts right, but like the grass is greener where you water it. I could probably make like a 2-hour video on this, but it's going to be the most depressing, somber thing ever. Like here's the takeaway. If you're watching a video about men, masculinity, or any of that shit, and the only thing they tell you is about like what women need to do to be better for you, then just realize you're getting baited, dude. He's giving you free clicks. Free clicks. You got to pay for that suit. Pay for my tie. This is 50% silk, motherfucker. Yeah, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Just do your thing. Look, I'll tell you right now. You get the worst girl ever, and I've got like my sisters are all horse girls, so I already know this. You get a good man, puts up with doesn't put up with anything, good boundaries, looks attractive. They'll calm right down. They'll start acting right. But that's what people do when they like each other. When there's genuine desire, they generally don't do things to piss the other person off. I just saved you like 4 years of marriage counseling, by the way. You're welcome. You're welcome, TikTok. You're welcome, YouTube. Maybe I should start doing that. Put on a suit, start calling women trash and need to be better and throw White Claws at them. Dude, I'll make 1 million subs in like 2 weeks.
One of the most
All
important
right.
things for women.
Let's get another one on the go here. Oh, this is so getting copyright striked.
Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me.
Yeah. All right, this one, there's nothing much to this one. Look. There's this thing, guys running dread. If you guys haven't heard of dread, it's like what you do when you're in a loveless marriage, what you can do to get yourself out of it. Maybe you stay with the girl, maybe you don't, whatever. Stay plan's the same as the go plan, they say. Here's the thing with this one. You guys take women's when they say thing way too seriously. Like this one here, she has 807 complaints about her man, and she's like, you know what? I am so mad, and I would love this stuff dealt with so much. I'm going to put my camera in the perfect position, pick the perfect rock song, set the text up to sync with the music, and then voice my anger. It's like, can you really take it seriously when somebody's put the theatrics up like this? Like, I think I did a video on kayfabe. You should really check it out on the channel. It's pretty funny, but kayfabe is where you have theater, but you present it as if it's real. And with TikTok now, chicks are ratting on themselves. I love it. They're ratting on themselves. She's not angry. She's not angry. She wants clout. I'm angry, but, 18,000 likes is 18,000 likes, hubby. But just like, that's somebody who's stressed. She's stressed and she wants to verbalize it. Don't fix it. Don't remove the stress. Don't try to make things better for her. Just let her vent. It's the same as a guy. Remember that thing? Like, I don't want you to solve my problem. I want to be mad. Just let her be mad. It's okay. She's allowed to get mad. If the problem is, then you get like visibly disturbed, and a lot of guys do, when their girl starts running their mouth, then yeah, the problem's not her. The problem is you can't handle stuff. Speaking of which, oh, you're going to love this one. All right. This, perfect example of that. All right. Imagine that. You guys remember the thing, like what do they call it? The alpha fucks and the beta bucks? The guy who's just there for the, you're here for the sex and the hot stuff, and you're here because you're comfortable and I can have you raise my kids. The father who stepped up. And you get this guy who's the one. It's like alpha male problems, He's like, oh, why are you posting your main man? I'm the side piece and I still love you, bitch. It's like, learn your role. Actually, I shouldn't laugh too much. I actually got one of my guys in my community who's literally got this problem, is that he gets too much of that, of like just the swinging dick stuff, and doesn't get any of the comfort stuff. It's like, yeah, you got to realize, like, you get lumped one or the other. Girls kind of segment guys one way or the other. And if you're with the one, that's what you're going to get. If you're with the other, well, then that's what you're going to get. You just got to you cater to your audience. If you want to be the boyfriend material, act like the boyfriend. If you want to be the guy you call at 3 a.m. with what's up, then yeah, be the side piece. But like, talk about guys, like never wanting what they get after they get it. He got to be the side piece to some married chick, and he's like, no, I don't want to be the side piece anymore. I just want to be held and cuddled. No wonder why girls are so pissed at us, man. We were just like children, giant children. Oh, all right. You know what? I'm having too much fun on this. I really am. So I'm going to switch to some depressing shit. And I think I'm going to have to explain this one. Because it's pretty bad. It's really bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't even put it on. My bad. Or did I? There it is. Okay. I don't know if you know about anything in there, but that actually was like, to be fair, whoever did this is actually a pretty good storyteller. They told so much with so little. So that little sleeve thing there, the sleeve that's in the collar that they got, they call that the BPD sleeve. Borderline personality disorder. It's like some trauma thing. It's like a comfort blanket. Girls, when a girl puts that in there, if you're dating with a girl with one of those, I'm here to tell you, dude, just run. Now, if you don't understand, it's 4 a.m. and your uncle grabs you by the shoulder and says, you want to know something? Yeah, that's some uncle touchy shit. I'm not going to make light of that because that's pretty fucking brutal. But, yeah. All I'll say on this from my perspective is that sounds like a not my problem. Especially the kind of person that's willing to, like, go online and tell everybody about this. Like, I know everybody's been on a first date before with some chick who gives you way TMI on something that you're like, so what was your worst date? And she'll tell you like a story about some horrific stuff. And you're like, nice meeting you. Look, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just saying if your desire to fix this, like Mario trying to fight Bowser and get the princess, like, dude, she's letting you know right now. It's something could call like the early frame announcement. You know exactly what you're in for. And if you don't think when you try to get intimate that some trauma shit's going to come up and ruin your guys' relationship and possibly your career if she goes feral on it, I don't know what to tell you, man. I warned you. Stay away from it. Oh, goody, goody. Right, you're like the next one, though. Next one's good. Here, you want some outrage? Here's some outrage. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, nerds.
I saw that going differently in my mind. I saw that going differently in my mind.
I'm going to leave this up. What has she got? Is 11,000 likes on a TikTok good, or is that like low-key amateur hour? I don't know. You guys will have to tell me in the chat here, but yeah. So, I mean, like, she's got good face structure. Obviously, was a good-looking girl. To be honest, she kind of looks like Dr. Dude Babe Love, or Dr. Babe Dude Love, was it? Or Taylor Burrows, sorry, the relationship strategist. You know what? You get a lot of these stories. She's 43, and I will say this about relationships. You know why? Do you know why guys date younger women? And I don't want to hear your stupid black pilled, well, the fertility window and the DNA. Like, you know, shut up. Shut up, dude. I'm gonna give you the real reason that the men date younger women. And I said date, not smash. Smash will smash anything. So for dating younger women, it turns out people have capability. Some people are good at relationships. Some people are bad. Most people are okay at it. The people that are good at it, they get hooked up real fast. They get in relationships in their early 20s, their mid 20s, their late 20s. They're done. The older you get, the more you're part of the group that really sucks at basic human skills. Now, I don't know what this girl's skills are at 43, but I have a feeling. Like, here, go back to the thing. Let me start this back up. Look at that face. She didn't do this in one take. She did this in like 18 takes. Guaranteed. That was her with a sense of humor. That RBF sense of humor. This is the one. This is the take. Beauty may only be skin deep, but ugly's to the bone. And I don't know. I'm not like, maybe she's a wonderful person. I don't know. If she is a wonderful person, in 13 years, not one person saw the talent. That's either an issue with like bad venue, bad choosing, or just bad luck. And I don't know. I don't think you could have bad luck for 13 years, but yeah. Just remember, when every girl is complaining about, I can't find a man, or where have all the good men gone? Just remember, it's not your problem. Whatever skills that she needed. I mean, I can only imagine some guy who's like 43 and goes, man, when you can still not bench one plate. And the guy's like, yeah, I picture that going a different way. It's like, well, maybe if you went to the gym, you could probably do it. I don't know. Although to be fair, she got a decent sense of humor because she had like in her chat there. The first thing she said was like, "Yeah, hear me out, guys. Some people taking this too serious. I'm just here for the laughs." Like, you know what? She's a champ. Kudos to her. I don't know. The short hair doesn't really do it for anybody, but what am I saying? All right. So this next one. Do you see though? There's like tons of these things out there, and I could do something, but I can't make a whole video out of it. I can maybe make like a 3-minute blurb on it. So here we are with our 3-second blurbs. Slow down. Cancel all of this stuff. Just there we go. Not a bad looking girl, right? Nothing wrong with her. Look at that. All right. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to pause on the right frame. There it is. I am assuming, when you guys first look at this thing, you're like, what a bitch. But I'm here to tell you, this one's one of the good ones. This one is one of the good ones. And you're like, why is she one of the good ones? She basically went on social media and called her man an asshole. And I'm like, but subtext. What is she actually doing? Look at that squinty little face she's got there. You know what that is? That isn't a chick who can't stand her husband. That's not a girl that hates her man. You know what that is? That's a 8-year-old bratty little sister type of flirt right there. That is the girl at the schoolyard that mad at you because you put ink on her hair in the oil well in 1920s school. I don't know, whatever. Dude, that is... Have you guys ever heard of this? I don't know if you ever heard of the term. If you're new to the channel, you probably haven't heard of it. I'm going to use some jargon here, but I'll explain it. There's something called a shit test or a fitness test. And a lot of guys are like, what the hell is that? So what they mostly think is, well, when a girl's acting like an asshole to you, is that a shit test? You're like, no. Here's a shit test. Girls are attracted to what they're attracted to. But they don't know all the time, like, why they're attracted to somebody. They've been burned before. Maybe this one's not so good. Who knows? So they have this little instinctive thing to do where they throw out a test. They act like a bratty little prick. And to see if the guy, has a temper tantrum, loses his mind, gets all irritated, like, how dare you? How dare you, madam? Sitting there drinking your Arizona iced tea. And then she's like, oh, okay, my mistake. I thought he was cute. It turns out he's just a giant turd. And then they move on from their life. But guy reacts pretty well. Like, oh, that's fun. That's cute. She does this stuff. You just laugh it off, give her a smack on the butt, whatever. Whatever socially appropriate thing that you're doing at the time that's just totally correct with consent. Then yeah, that's a test and you pass the test. And then she's like, oh, okay, yeah, right. I'll give him some. But right there. So that just lets you know, not every girl who calls you an asshole thinks you're an asshole, and not every girl who calls you an asshole doesn't actually like you. So something to think about. I do want to preface this, though, and I want to put this on with the sad music disclaimer looking thing, except for without the sad music. If you are socially unaware that you cannot tell the difference between a girl saying, fuck off or I'll get a restraining disorder or a restraining order versus, oh, that's cute, she's flirting with me like a little petulant child, then I am telling you, err on the side of taking it at face value. You're not there yet. Go learn some social skills, hit an improv class, come back, because I don't want no Chris Hansen-esque CNN news report saying, did you tell this guy here to go into the school with the white van and the shotgun? And I'm like, nope. None of that had nothing to do with me. I ain't listening to any of it. So we're gonna do some wholesome stuff now. Oh, there she is. This is the flex. This is the flex you want to see. Now, she's doing it not for you. She's flexing to the herd, but the flex is real. Even if she's just faking it for the camera. The husband's not even in the room. He's off at work and she's staying at home. Girls that like you objectify you. You know that thing that you're not supposed to do? Yeah, they love it. So, if you're with a girl and she still objectifies you like this, that's generally a good sign. Again, you pass the shit test, this is generally what you're going to get back. I don't got a lesson for it or anything to learn. And to be fair, it's like, you know what? Let's just get some eye bleach on here. That's the whole reason it's here, just so you guys can be like, hey, show me a good happy girl. Like, here's one. She likes her man. Enjoy. All right, next on the list.
Hey,
Don't do it yet, damn it. They give you such precise things. There we go. What happens? What my wife thinks happening when I go to the store alone. Screaming girls, all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's goofy. Whatever. That's like sound play here. Here's the dynamic. And he gets it. Because there's a lot of guys that do this. They get it. Girls are jealous. Girls that like you are jealous. If you're a hypergamous, this girl's best option. She actually doesn't like other girls being nice to you or even acknowledging you exist. It's like a horrible situation where you're like, which one do I do? Do I like them? Do I not like them? So they do like you. And they like it when other girls hit on you, but they don't know, because when the other girl's like flirting with you or talking to you, or just even you're going out alone and somebody could, depending, I mean, we're talking healthy levels of jealousy. If a girl tries stabbing your dog, like, don't go there. But yeah, she's worried about losing you, and that's anxiety, a little bit of anxiety. Oh, Jesus. This girl's talking to him. Maybe she's prettier than me, because girls are all self-conscious. Oh, she's prettier than me. She's a pound and a half lighter, and her hair is an inch longer, and her cookies probably taste 5% better, and I'm done. That bitch. So she does things like makes them wear Kirkland signature clothes and bakes some cookies and makes them fat, because like this anxiety is not a good feeling. Nobody likes it. It's like fear. No, I don't like the anxiety. So they do these things to kind of stave off anxiety, right? Now here's the problem. Let's say you're like, well, I don't want my girl to have anxiety. She should always feel comfortable around me. So you eat the cookies. So you wear the Kirkland signature clothes. So you never talk to another girl again. And then what happens is that anxiety goes away. And why is that a problem? Well, you want a happy girl, right? Maybe if you did more dishes, she'd be calm, and then you'd have, yeah. Sexual desire comes at the tail end of anxiety. Do you guys ever wonder why the craziest chicks are the best ones in bed? Did you ever wonder why the crazy chicks are the best one in bed? That's because constant neurotic anxiety, 24/7. And I don't know if anybody told you guys this in sex ed class. They probably were just telling you about consent forms or whatever. But yeah, desire comes at the tail end of anxiety. So you need to embrace that your girl's going to feel things and feel strong things. What are the good ones? Anger, anxiety, love, and sweetness. You can't just have one, because if all you get is the calm, lovey-dovey crap, well, eventually we get like a tolerance to that, you know. Wow, he bought me some flowers. He's the greatest. I think these positive emotions, this good vibes are great, right? That's tomorrow. Then next week, it's like, oh, he bought me a car. I got those same vibes, because now I'm becoming like, I'm becoming numb to them. And then there's a house, and then it's like 5 babies. And you know what I mean? So instead of escalating just the positive vibes until the point where, like, if you haven't taken me on a jet plane around the world, like, why are you even in my life? A little bit of anxiety. And you know what the beauty of it is, too? Is that if you're a switched on guy, you don't have to, like, fake this stuff. It just happens. Because, you know, I go around, do my own thing all day. Why wouldn't I be polite and talk to people? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to show this one. I don't know if I'm going to, you know, what the hey? What the hey? All right. Hey, this has nothing to do with anything. I just found it funny.
Tell me you white without telling me you white.
All right, I got something for this.
Okay. No reason for that. There's no lesson to it. All it is just like have a sense of humor, guys. It's game. Treat it like a game. Don't be so serious about everything. Just have fun. Just have fun, you know? Okay, we're going to skip some good ones here. All right, here's one that's a little less fun, but it's for the kids out there. You know, it's Christmas time coming. Christmas is for the kids.
Tell me you
white. And you want a gift? You want a gift for Christmas? Well, I'm going to get you this one.
10, 20s, and the 50s, bitch. I'm a motherfucking star. 10, 20s,
yeah.
and the 50s, bitch.
So there's this new trend to TikTok like this. I don't know what to call it. It's like mommy bloggers found TikTok. And it's just as cringe as it shows. It's a chick in like a hoodie or a t-shirt and jogging pants acting like a thought. There's actually deceptively a lot of these ones. There was this one with this one kid who was hilarious. He was putting his mom on blast for wearing booty shorts to pick him up at the bus stop. It's like, I don't know. There's no red pill lesson from it other than, remember, there's like no shame. Like you think, I'm going to shame this girl and told her, like, you're not going to. Dude, she will go to her kids, like, elementary school class with like a side boob hanging out, like there's nothing you can say, man. If she can't have that, you know, cleanliness of mind to go to the kid's school, not dressed like a thought, then the fuck is your suit wearing Kevin Samuels looking ass gonna tell her? You're not. They don't care. Consequences are a tomorrow problem. It's like Homer eating the jar of mayonnaise. Yeah, that's tomorrow Homer's problem. I'd hate to be that guy. Oh, okay. More thoughtery now. Let's get on it. Where she is. There she is. Give me the thing, sir. Oh, that's some ear rape. I swear to God. Yeah, that one there. So let's pause on the thing here. There, love bombing. You guys may have heard that off of, what the hell did I call it? The one Chick Talk, the first one I did with the crazy Asian lady. It turns out that as soon as you give a girl a WebMD subscription, they treat that like social media, and they don't know what... there's like actual love bombing, which is basically lying to get into a girl's pants. And then there's this thing here where girls think that everything is love bombing now. It's like, if you ever go on WebMD or any veterinarian thing, any medical thing, girls are always on there. Hey, I don't care what the symptoms are. I got a slight cold and a fever. And they're like, oh, that's definitely cancer. Definitely cancer. Oh, my dog has a limp on his one leg because he stubbed his toe. Oh, well, you better get him into the hospital. That's like definitely a surgery there. You got to get his liver checked. And it's like this neurotic, hyperbolic, crazy, hypochondriac stuff. And it's just like, oh, you know, that whole meme. I hate the meme. But did you guys ever watch that one where it's like, what do you bring to the table? And then the other person's all cocky and like, I am the table, motherfucker. And they're like, oh, men and women are fighting. That's crazy. All right, here's what you bring to the table. Hey, when you're going off on your unhinged rants, I am the stable person in your life telling you to calm TF down.
I don't think you understand how...
Calm down. You'll be fine. I would think a calming, pleasant influence on a girl's life is just as valuable, if not more, to a girl than a girl offering a little bit of chaos, a little bit of that excitement, a little bit of things you have to deal with every day, a little bit of ways to learn how to be more aloof and stoic with that walking, talking, sparring partner of an emotional basket case beside you. You know, life needs to be a little bit of fun. She gives you that. Turns out, between the two of you guys, you make a pretty damn sweet sitcom. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Actually, this is kind of nice. I get to blast through these ones. I don't have to make a whole video and hate my life.
How little validation men get. Like, women will get compliments just for being a woman. You'll get validation for being a certain gender. That's an amazing thing. That's a crazy thing. Like, men will get hated on just for being men. Understand that men will get their first flowers typically at their funeral. They get very few compliments over the course
Look
of
at
the
this
year.
shit. All right.
And
you thought I was just going to shit on women, eh? No. Dudes are getting it too.
Women are flooded with attention, compliments,
flooded with
positivity,
attention.
You know, from a young age. And that's an amazing...
All right. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because there's 2 minutes of him bitching and moaning. Here's the thing he just said. Hey, you know what sucks? Why are you a better woman than me? I want to be a good little woman too. Why can't I get flowers? Why can't I get told I'm lovely? It's like, dude, you've made the case for me why bullying was important in schools and why moms need to hug their kids 34% less. 34% less. It's like, dude, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I don't know why you want this. Why do you want everybody to kiss your ass just because you exist? Everybody always like, women get this, women get that. I'm like, would you even want that? Like, I wouldn't. Imagine a world where everybody is nice to you, regardless of what you do. Where everybody will lie to you to make you feel better. That's a horrible, horrible way to be. I just want to sit on somebody's shoulder and cry on it. It's like, would you rather have somebody sit there and rub your head while you're crying? Or would you rather have when you're crying, somebody's like, all right, stop crying, let's fix your problem? I, for one, would love it. Yeah, it's a little bit miserable at times when some serious stuff happens, but I'll say this. At least your life is under your control. And every time I see one of these guys, you need to think the exact same thing. Like, dude, call your mom, tell her to stop hugging you.
It's emotional abuse.
We've already saw that one. All right, so we're gonna go. So that was the first list of ones. Now, I don't know, maybe one of these ones I can fit like a full video on it. I don't know, we'll get there. But we're gonna go Oh yeah, this one. All right. Dude, I'm probably gonna condense this later on and make like a normal video on this one.
I don't think you understand.
Because there's a lot of gaps in here. We can ADD it up. Look at this nonsense.
Okay, so I used to have a pretty popular dating podcast, and so I read a lot of like dating advice just to see like what the kids are saying these days. I'm 28. And I'm really confused because I keep seeing posts that are like, a kiss on the first date is too much. If he touches you on the first date, he doesn't respect you. Like holding hands on the first date is a red flag.
Nobody says this.
Before I met my boyfriend, when I was dating, I would like go through an entire relationship over the course of one date, and that was perfect. You want to?
All right. Unpack that. She's 28. I'll tell you right now. Do you know who says they're 28? Anybody over the age of 36. How old are you? 28. That's like when girls always say like, "What's your notch count?" They'll always say 3. That's just like that's the number. How big is your guys' dick? I don't know, 8 inches. Like it's how much do you make a year? 6 figures. 6 figures. All right, fair enough. Is that your car? The Lamborghini? Yeah. I can't drive it now, though. It's in the shop. That's such a... like, starting it off with a lie. You're going to call yourself a dating... What you call yourself? A dating coach or a dating expert? I'll tell you right now. Here's why you don't take women's advice online about dating. And it's not to be mean, but I'll lay it out to you in, like, the most simplest terms possible. No woman is able to tell you what you need to hear. Because you either got a girl that... married her high school boyfriend, the first guy she ever slept with. They've been together for a lifetime, in which case she has no experience to tell you anything about dating. None. She knows one guy. She's never dated. She doesn't know what it's like. Or you get a girl that's been nothing but like serial monogamy, one night stands, never settled down with a man. She can't tell you anything either because she's an abject failure in relationships because she can't hold one down because that's her job. So yeah, and then you get some where the girls dated a bit in their 20s and then they kind of get in their 30s and they settle down and they do their thing. Those ones are great, but they have no desire to be a dating coach because they've already been through the trenches and they don't know. They just guessed until they finally got it right. Keep dating men until one tries to put a ring on it. Thank God for that. So yeah, every time I see there's like a sizable amount of goofy dating coaches on here and they're absolutely ridiculous and everyone is worse than next, man. Everyone's worse than next. I want to call it cancer, but I think that's not fair to cancer at all. Okay. I'm going to give you another one here. God, I realize there's so many of these ones. I have like another 30 of them, but so many of them are so bad that they're not even funny. Like the one with the BPD sleeve, which is like Uncle calls you at 4 a.m. Think like that, but minus that like, oh my God, what the hell is Uncle doing? Like, imagine how bad that is. So you guys are getting the best out of what's left. All right.
Okay, so I said.
Let's see what this chummy's got for us.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Here's a question. Watching this video, is that disrespect or is that a shit test? There's something you can ask yourself. I don't know. This one I'm kind of torn up. I'm not quite sure. Could go either way. But yeah, just something to think about it. We all make mistakes. We all can't figure it out. Which one is it? You let me know. Let me know in the comments whether you think she was a shit test or a comfort test, and we'll take it from there. Here's another one. You're going to love this one. Okay. I don't know who told men it was okay to cry, but you're an asshole. You're a complete ass. There it is.
Wake me up.
Yeah. Dude, in what reasonable state of mind? And this has got like 1 million views and 1 million likes too. This thing is huge. So this guy says he's got some kind of trauma, right? What the hell is this trauma? And then he films an old video of him and his ex-girlfriend, who clearly wants nothing to do with him now, crying in front of the camera. What in the hell is he doing? Why? Who wanted to see that? Who wants to see a guy cry and think any better of him? Like, I'm not saying, look, here's how the argument goes. Men should be in touch with their emotions. Men shouldn't cry in front of people. And everybody's like, well, why are you just making him bottle it up? He'll become a school shooter. It's like, no, no, no. Not saying men can't cry. I'm not saying men can't have feelings. I'm not saying men can't be sad about shit. We're human beings. We're not fucking automatons. Here's what I'm saying. You don't get to see that shit. If you have the need to have this fucking moment, this is what good male friends are for. Everybody's like, I want a tribe. I want a shit. Everybody's always like, yeah, I want a tribe so we can hunt elk and chop wood and drive trucks. It's like, here's why you want a friend. You want a friend because a good male friend will be the only person you can do something like this in front of, and not only will he still respect you in the morning, but he'll also tell you when, all right, you had enough, you got out of your system, let's go get some girls, stop crying, get over it. You will never, maybe your mom, but she doesn't know what to do. She'll just pat you on the head and say, there you go. There, little dear. She's probably why you're in there anyway, because you're trying to be a promise keeper. If you don't know what that means, look it up. You don't want me to say. Yeah. Just don't. Okay. We're running close to the end now, so hopefully it's good. Was it 46 minutes? Dude, I got 46 minutes of showing you guys TikToks. What the fuck what does this channel come to? Son of a... Oh! Do you remember what I told you before? Yeah. Here we go. So it's a theme. Chicks will fatten you up if they're worried about losing you. Here we go. Look at this. I am telling you, man. Look, I get it. It's TikTok. It's staged for the camera. But here's the thing. 135,000 views. This shit resonates because girls know they do it. And that's why they watch it. It's like, oh, that's so like me. Everybody wants to watch a reflection of themselves that they can laugh at on TikTok. And yeah, that's the one. Having said that, at least it's a good woman. I want to keep them. I want to make good food. Can't go any worse than that. Let's see here. I was going to show this other one, but I see a lot of guys saying post-wall women. Here's the thing. So something to think about. Post-wall woman, whatever. That's not a death sentence. It just means that you're not as attractive as you were when you're in your 20s. You're with a girl. Say you get together when you're like 30, she's 20. You guys have fun together. You date for 5 years. You get together. You settle down. Long-term relationship, marriage, whatever. Cohabitation. You guys date 20 years. 20 years you've been in a long-term relationship. Your girl's now 40. Post-wall. I don't think that's a fair thing to like, oh, look at that post-wall, happily married and loyal wife. Why? Jesus, man. Like, they can't do anything right. Look, post-wall is for spinsters. If you're post-wall and you haven't managed to lock down a man when you're at your prime, that's what post-wall is about. That's about not picking something. Like, at your very best, if you're boxing your whole life and you peak at 25 years old and you find you can't win a Golden Gloves by that time you peak, you're probably never going to be a good boxer. That's the point of the post-wall thing. And we're going to switch some gears here. Let's do some workplace stuff. This one's actually not half bad. I kind of like it.
So I had a friend ask me, she's like...
It's a little quiet, though.
Don't you hate working with all men? Like, isn't that awful? You know, you might work with, like, 1 or 2 females, and it's like... Rebecca, this is the best decision that I have ever made in my life. Okay?
You guys did it.
I don't know what
this is you, boys.
About when female, like, a bunch of us work together, but there's so much drama and pettiness, and when you work with guys, none of that. None. My day goes so much smoother. Like, yeah, never going back. Never going to. So I had a friend ask me, she's like...
So what I'm going to explain to you here is about the male and female social matrices. It's going to take like a minute, and it's a bit convoluted, but whatever. You're here, I'm here, let's enjoy. Yeah, there's a reason working with all men is good, because that's how men organize. There's a great article, Ian Ironwood, he calls it the male social matrix or the sandbox. Guys have an initial fitness test. Like, are you good enough to be here? And then once you're here, everybody gets on the same page. It's like some evolutionary psychology hunt stuff, whatever. So everybody works together. Nobody causes ripples because that ruins group cohesion. And to guys, when they organize socially, group cohesion is vital. Now with women, group cohesion is not vital. They social pecking order is vital. They want to be the top of the social pile. They have a swing set. Now, if it's one girl, that's fine. She goes there. There's no competition. She can just be herself. All the guys are just sitting there doing their job, doing their thing. It's the most wonderful thing ever. Wonderful. A couple for the guys, not so much, because I guarantee you at least one guy at work wants to fuck her. At least one. And so he stops trying to work hard at his job, and he tries working hard at impressing her. And that pisses off some of the guys, because they're like, hey, now I got to pick up the slack because you're horny for this one? Nah, man. And it causes some turmoil, whatever. Heaven forbid, though, the guy that wants to sleep with her is like a boss or in a position of power, because they'll fuck up everything. Thirst is the worst, guys. Thirst is the worst. Then, add a second girl in it. Now they're pitting off each other. Who can collect the most men, like it's fucking Pokemon? So now you got a bunch of guys fighting over two girls. 20% of the workforce is now having to do 80% of the work, where before it was a cohesive unit. And then girls start getting catty towards each other, unless somebody goes after one of the girls, in which case then they'll both come after you. So yeah. That's what that's about. There, enjoy some stuff. Oh, here's some. Speaking of dudes acting like chicks, here's some sadness. There we go. We're almost done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and I don't know if I'm going to show all of them.
So
cheers, or Gesundheit. Am I allowed to speak German on YouTube, or is that off-putting? There's one.
Baby, I'm a gangster too, and it takes
so
two
tough.
to tango. You don't wanna dance with me.
Yeah. Look at that. Such a tough guy. All right. Afraid of a girl's emotions. It's at the point that it's so common they can make a meme out of it. There's like hundreds of these ones where it's guys like, girls like, yeah, we need to talk, and the guy's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch, and then starts shaking his hand when he's drinking his water. I don't know what it is. Guys are terrified of making their women angry or irritable or anything. And I'm going on a limb here. I'm gonna say some Freudian shit. I have a feeling it's because mom at home was the primary custodian because she left dad because she wasn't happy. And the problem is dad tends to rule with the rules. Do this, do that, or I'm gonna spank you. Or do this, or you're in trouble. But it's always like you know where you stand. It's like there was this old thing about tiger moms. Remember those, the Asian tiger moms used to beat their kids, or the tiger dads? And dad was always like, if you don't get an A in school, I'm going to beat your ass. And then the kids were like, if they got a B, they'd come home and they get beat, but it was consistent. They knew it was coming. For some reason, when it comes to like corporal punishment for your kids, it's not about the pain or the violent part of it. It's the consistency. Like they need a consistent rule set in the world. Problem is with the girls, a lot of the moms, what they do is if they had a bad day at work, they take it out on their kid. You know, like, you know, when your girl's bitching at you sometimes, I don't know, maybe some of you guys were in bad relationships and this happens where your girl's maybe tired, she's cranky, she's had a hard day at work, she's been tiling all day and she's very irritable, and then nothing is good enough and everything's wrong, right? Picture you being a kid, and that's the person you respect most in the world, and she acts like that when she's had a bad day at work and she got a couple, White Claws into her. So you don't know how to be good for your authority figure, because if mom's not around, you're going to starve to death because you're like 6. You don't know how to make a sandwich. That's mom's job. So now all you know is that you're never knowing what you're going to get, if you're good or you're bad. So all you can really do is please that person, right? And so it kind of fills in your little goofy kid's head this horrible, horrible idea that you need to always make girl happy. And then that carries over into your relationships. Who'da thunk your formative experiences affect your future behavior? And so now you have a bunch of guys who are afraid to stand up for their wives because the little 6-year-old kid in them is worried that mom came home and had 2 White Claws and then, he was an asshole for the next 3 weeks. And that's how now it's funny. We can joke about it. Hey guys, scared of mom, am I right? Eh? Yeah. So the last one's here. Oh, a dating coach. This chode. Can I say chode, or does that hit the language? Actually, we probably hit so many different filters. All right. Anytime, I'm telling you right now, anytime you run into a certified dating coach or any of that nonsense, he's bullshitting you.
I'm a professional dating and relationship coach, and this is characteristics of the rarest type of female personality there is.
Bargain
The
basement
Sigma
Troy
female.
Francis. Sigma,
Let's
what?
see if you're one. A
Oh,
Sigma
boy.
female is a very independent person who does not rely upon others for her emotional well-being. Also, she does not follow trends and she does whatever she wants. They are very loyal and they would never cheat, and they are very selective about who they get with and would only have a very high value partner. Now, unlike the Sigma male, they are very adaptable in social situations and they can change their character to fit that social situation if they need to. Also, because she is so confident and self-assured, she can be seen as very intimidating to men who are not alpha males or Sigma males. Our professional
Look at this bargain basement Troy Francis certified dating coach talking about Sigma females. Did you guys hear that? I'm gonna let you in a little secret. I've been in the business for a while. I didn't want to be, but the business came to me. So what was a Sigma female? A Sigma female, which is like Sigma male, right? That's like alphas and betas. No, this one's better. It's a Sigma. She's a chick, but she doesn't do anything that chicks do. She acts like a dude. Oh, she acts like a dude, and she won't sleep with anybody except for you because you're so damn great, and she's loyal, and she'll never cheat. Oh, by the way, she'll do anything you want, and she's adaptable. She'll change her personality. So, and this is, I may be bad at the dating coach Scientologist thing here, but so a Sigma female, and this is probably appealing to the female audience, is a girl who doesn't get emotional. A girl who knows what she wants. She doesn't need no man. She's strong and independent, which is such cope. Everybody needs people. No man's an island. And, well, but she's also super loyal. It's like he's reading an astrology card, you know? Oh, but on top of that, and that's the part that scares me, she changes who she is depending on who she's with. Do you know what you just described there? That's like the one thing he kind of got right, is he basically described a version of borderline personality disorder. Yeah, so if you're really a Sigma female, you're actually kind of BPD. You're BPD, but you act like a man most of the time until you're really into a guy, and then you change. Look, I don't know what to tell you, but this is why I refuse to be called a coach or dating coach, because I'm like, these guys are fucking retarded. All right, here. Something positive out of this. One, he doesn't care if he's right or if it's true. He's trying to sleep with girls. Two, most guys do that Matthew Hussey thing where they eventually realize that dating coaches, they usually start with like helping men, but then they find out men are cheap. Men don't make very much money, don't spend very much money. They complain a lot. They're horrible clients. No offense, guys. You are. MasterCard just had a thing out where men in the world for consumer spending was like a $4 trillion industry. And do you want to take a guess what percentage women are? 14 trillion. That's right, fellas. They make 70 cents on the dollar, but spend in the order of magnitude of 4 times as much as guys do on knickknacks. So yeah. What you find out is, hey, if I tell girls what they want to hear, if I pander to girls, they'll give me money, especially 43-year-olds that haven't locked down a man and have a great corporate job with tons of money to spend, because it turns out even the finest cat litter isn't that expensive. And like downtown apartments aren't super expensive right now. So they got a ton of disposable income. Spend it on red wine and dating coaches. Fuck this guy. All right. So here's the last one. Here's another one. And this one, okay, I'm making it easy for you here, guys. This one, here's the question. Shit test or disrespect? And I guarantee you're going to get this one right. Ready?
Baby, come on, baby, come on. When you walk by every night, talking sweet and looking. Baby, come on, baby, come on. When you walk
well, in the chat, second example. Shit test or disrespect? You tell me. You tell me. All right. Last one. This one, we're going to end it on a high note, guys. We're ending it on a high note. Oh, wait. I don't want this one. I want the other one. You guys are going to love it. Let me pull it up. Where is it? She's actually TikTok famous for this, whatever the fuck that means. There we go. So this is a twofer. It's a twofer. You're going to see two things here. Here's the first one. Ready? My girl actually sent me to this one. It's fucking brilliant. I just don't know how to make a video of it. I should have made this the thumbnail. The girl's crying over her salad and me laughing my ass off.
I'm having such a good time.
Yeah. Sobbing. Such a sad day. Oh, crying, eating a salad. And her first thought was to, her first thought was, you know what I should do? I should put that on the internet. So here's the follow-up to it. Here's the part for you guys. Here's something you can take from this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the second one. Came right after. Yeah. Attention is the coin of the realm, fellas. Attention is the coin of the realm. No matter what happens, give a crazy girl attention, she'll all of a sudden stop crying. You know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is when you had, and I'm ending on this note. This is when you get like a 4-year-old. It doesn't know how to get dad's attention. And dad's ignoring her. She's like, yeah, okay. And he's not paying attention to me. So what does she do? She starts yelling. She starts screaming. Dad ignores her. So she breaks something in the house and dad starts paying attention, starts yelling at her. And so she doesn't know how to get attention. But the only way she's learned to get attention is by acting out because it works. And take that, replicate that finding over the next 20 years, and you get horrible people that reward bad behavior and don't reward good behavior. So remember this. For all of you guys out there, when some of you have your girls acting out, are they in trouble or are they just trying to get attention from you? And if they are trying to get attention from you, I want you to think about this. Do you want to reward this? Yes or no? Some bad behavior is good. All right. So here, I'm going to go with the super chats here, and then we're going to end this one off. Oh, where the hell are they? Oh, remove my super chats. What the hell is this one? Damn it. I'm going to go back through the video. Anyways, how you guys doing? I'm seeing you in chat there. I haven't ignored you yet. I'll probably put this together as like a proper video, but until then, let's have some fun. All right, so I got to pull it up now as if I'm watching my own damn video. I'll grab your guys' super chats. There she is. One. So this is some of the things I get, and it's extremely common. And I wish I could do a video. Dang it all to hell. I really can't even pull up my own super chats. This is annoying. All right. Damn it, because I saw a few of them there too. All right. Well, either way, dudes, I appreciate it. I saw everyone, by the way. Oh, there we go. Swerve, you're the best, man. Not the real Carl, $5. This also happens in friends groups. It absolutely does. Dude, social dynamics are social dynamics. I don't care if it's the workplace, the military, your friend group, your wife, a giant family. Social is social. Absolutely. And then we got C. Teja. Oh, Teja. Isn't that tiles in Spanish? 488 super chat. Great show. Longtime listener. Great merch, bro. Dude, I'm glad you like it. If you guys haven't seen, links in the description, by the way. The T-Rex Army. It was a bit of a running gag from like No Nut November, where all the NoFap guys are selling semen retention things. Mish, one of the guys, is a regular in the chat. He's like, yeah, if your arms can't reach, then you can't fail. Yeah. What else we got here? Is that all the super chats, or did I miss one more? Oh, there we go. Vince H, $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, dudes. Merry Christmas to you, dude. I hope you enjoyed this, because that's like the Dante's 7th level of hell in TikTok form, man. TikTok form. GB, do you like the sound of your own voice? You get used to it. Jordan, love you, Ryan. I love you too, man. I love all you guys, except for you. You know who I'm talking about. George Bruno looking motherfucker. This was great. Good pick me up after listening to my coworkers whine about working. Oh, yeah. Long time Rule Zero listener. Alex, ho, ho, ho. Indeed. All right. Look, I'll end it on this one. I know there's a ton of these React videos with like chick talks acting out of pocket. I'm here to just have a good laugh. Like, we don't need like whammon ain't shit. Don't dwell on it. Just, you know what? If this is the worst thing that happens in life is you end up dating 4, 5, or 6 of these girls, and then you find out you're like that guy who just like stops showing off your side piece or stop showing off your main piece to your side piece, you know, you got it pretty good. Yeah, I love the post-wall woman chat. Just remember, it's all about attention. Oh, there's a super chat, Cappy Style. Which one was Cappy Style's one? I would hate to ignore it. I don't know how Rolo does that, by the way. He manages to save them all there, and they don't disappear. I gotta figure that out. Oh, well. Anyways, Christmas present. Pterodactyl Pigeon, thank you for the baked potato. More crying. Yeah, the crying one. And you know the worst part is like, I don't know why. I give you like, look at this crap here, and then what do? I show you the one where like Uncle Touchy abused her in her childhood, and I'm like, hey, just slip this one here to fucking ruin your Christmas. Sam Botta does it for him. Well, that's nice. Maybe that's what I need. I need to hire myself a Sam. Well, I'm on Streamlabs now. They don't have it. Oh, I could have it, I guess, but it's a long story. It's just not set up properly because I'm bad at it. Fresh and Fish use the YouTubers page that shows the recent super chats. Oh yeah, dude. That's right. See, I knew you guys were smart. I knew you were smart. Let's do that. I like you guys. You've always been good switched on that way. There it is. Oh, yes! All right, so we got them all. So what's today's one? 22nd December. Okay, so it was the 3. C. Tejas. Great show, long-time listener, great merch. Already said. The Not Real Carl. This also Harpers and Friends groups. We caught that. And then Vince with the Merry Christmas, Ryan. Good. So one thing I would hate to do, I would hate to miss you guys, you know? Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to have some mojitos and martinis and whatever. We got to finish grout, start moving some furniture around. Enjoy your Christmas. Have some fun. Send me a tweet or an Instagram or a TikTok link if you got some good TikToks. I'll probably do, if the video does well, I'll probably do more of these things. I'll condense it to a little like visual 10-minute noise video here. Get some of the best ones on there. I think you'll like it. Yeah, I missed SC vid like Aaron Clary. It's weird. It didn't pop up on my thing at all. Yeah, that's where I'm on right now is the YouTube page that shows the donations. That's why I find it strange that I can't find it. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe it needs to update. All right, monetization, supers. Yeah, it only has the 3. Interesting. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Anyways, look, missed SC vid like Aaron Clary in that one there. Thank you a lot for the support. Sorry I missed it. I'll catch you guys on the next one, though. Part 2. Well, we'll see. Like I said, I have a feeling if this takes off, we'll probably do some more. Because what can I say? I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for getting you guys to have a little bit of an enjoyment and fun in a day. What can I say? Call me a big soft touch. I'm going to let you guys go, though. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the views. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.